we've established that the WWF in '99 wasn't great. Of course, the Monday Night Wars were pretty much dead by this point. WWF had completely kicked the shit out of WCW. WCW, of course, was still trying, but they were not trying very hard. Uncensored 99 is my pay-per-view of choice to demonstrate this fact. Of course, there were some worse pay-per-views, to be honest, but this one just needs to be talked about. So we opened up with Mikey Whipwreck making his debut in WCW with no music versus Kidman for the Cruiserweight title. And this was an interesting match because I found it quite enjoyable, actually. Whipwreck tried his absolute hardest. Everything he tried got two. Literally every single thing he tried. Got some DDTs, no tornado DDT, which was nice. They brawled into the crowd. Nice shoulder block off the top by Mikey. There was some really good things. They did a sit-down underhook by Kidman. It looked like a sit-down pedigree. It was really strange. But yeah, the thing that bothered me, of course, of this one is that everything that Mikey Whipwreck did got a two count, and then out of literally nowhere, a shooting star press gets the 3 for Kidman, making it look like a complete fluke. Honestly, made it look like 2.5 stars. If it wasn't for a match that I'll talk about in a minute, it probably would have been match of the night. Next, oh god, Leader of NWO Black on the line in a street fight, Vincent versus Stevie Ray. A dud match. Nothing of note at all. Stevie with a slapjack for the 3. That's the only thing of note. It was terrible. Next. Oh god. Rey Mysterio versus Kevin Nash. What was to note in this one? Oh yeah, that's right. Nothing. Nash just completely destroyed Rey Mysterio in the worst way. That's a half star. Next, Jerry Flynn versus the Cat and Sonny Ono. Oh, terrible. Good match. Nothing, literally nothing of note at all. Awful. Next, Bam Bam versus Hack versus Bam Bam Bigelow versus Hack, Hardcore Hack, of course, versus Raven. This is just. It's a half star. It's just a clusterfuck of weapon shots. It really is. Got some alright spots. Bam Bam Bigelow goes for a moonsault off the top while Hack's on the table. But the really good note is when Chastity turns on Raven, allowing Hack to get the win. That's it. There's nothing of note in this one. But next one's alright. Benoit and Malenko versus Hennig and Wyndham. It's a tag team title lumberjack match, and the lumberjacks have got straps. First thing you've noticed that Arn Anderson comes out straight away to be one of the lumberjacks, which is good. But yeah, this one's an alright contest. Wyndham and Benoit work really well together by all those things. Yeah, they do some really good exchanges. Malenko hits a heading flex, then hits ninja knocks on a clove leaf, which everyone knows is one of my favourite submission moves. I really enjoyed that one. All the lumberjacks then started fighting folks. It's crazy, especially when Hennig gets thrown out. The lumberjacks got straps, like I say, and they whip the fuck out of Hennig. Really do give them such a wailing. Anyway, in the end, the win comes when Arn Anderson uses a tie iron on Hennig. Benoit then hits the diving headbutt for the 3. Good. But what I consider the best match of the night, and you're probably not going to believe me when I say this, but this is honest to God truth. The best match of the night was Chris Jericho versus Perry Saturn in the dog collar match. It was a really, really good match. Of course, Saturn looks like a complete bird. He's dressed up with like makeup and he's got a metal skirt on. But he starts off nicely, T-bone and belly to belly suplexes. He uses the chain well, Saturn does. He really does use the chain as a weapon, uses it as an ally, as a friend, both of them. Pulls him off the apron onto the guardrail, that's really nice. Nice powerbomb with Jericho, nice super kick by Saturn. Saturn wraps the chain around Jericho's throat as Chris locks on the lion tamer. That's a nasty fucking spot. Also, Death Valley Dive onto the chain, gets 2 for Saturn. Frankenstein reverses into a powerbomb. Lion Salt on the splash, both miss for Jericho, and then another Death Valley Driver gets a 3. It's a short match, but I really enjoyed it. Maybe it's just me. But yeah, next. Oh, you have to come back down to earth with a bump with 2 awful matches. Booker T defeated Scott Steiner to win the TV title in a nothing match. I think the only nice spot was an overhead belly to belly by Steiner. Bagwell comes out. Oh, superplex by Steiner. Bagwell, basically the win comes, Bagwell goes to hit Booker with a chair, hits Steiner instead, Booker gets the 3. Makes it like blue rubbish. But then, oh man, what can you say about this next match? The next match, Ric Flair versus Hollywood Hogan for the WCW title. Cage match, first blood rules, bear that in mind, first blood rules. Hogan wins, Flair has to retire. If Flair wins, he gets the WCW presidency forever. I bear that in mind as well. Forever. Okay, I'm going to read this one to you as I wrote it, okay? Just natural Hogan stuff to start, clotheslines and joke. Flair chops Hogan with his figure 4. Flair's chucked into the cage and Flair bleeds. Now remember, this first blood rules. So Flair starts bleeding, and it's not just a little cut. He's bleeding a classic Flair gush, you know? It should not be the end of the match. Hogan pulls down some barbed wire and uses it on Flair, so Flair bleeds even more. Hogan rakes Hogan's head onto the cage. Hogan connects with a leg drop. Then, in its first blood rules, how can there be a pin? So Hogan hits the leg drop and goes to the pin, and the rest like, what are you doing? Why are you going for a cover, you know? Flair uses brass knuckles to deck Hogan, and then this just gets stupid, because Hogan bleeds. So let's just clarify, we've got Hogan's just gone for a pin cover in a first blood match. It's a first blood match, of course, so Flair's bleeding, and now Hogan's bleeding. So surely it should be a double disqualification, or a double, it's a draw. And in fact, no, it's a win for Hogan, you know? David Flair comes out, and this is superb. You've got to watch this. His helpful advice to Hogan is Hulk up. Nice one, David. You're fucking the man. Hogan with another leg drop. Ref counts this one. Gets 2. What the fuck? Flair with a stalling suplex. Arn Anderson comes out, takes out David Flair, and then gives Flair a tire iron. Flair takes out Hogan with the tiger iron. The tire iron. Flair then locks on a figure 4. Hogan shoulders are down, so Flair gets the 3, the belt, and the presidency for life. What a fucking disgraceful show. I mean, the Backlash 99 was a poor show. It's like a 4.5 out of 10. This was shite. This was 2 out of 10. And someone please, hey, Mr. Shoot, you can do this. One thing you a super WCW Marc. Maybe you can tell me how the fuck that both men bleed in a first blood match, yet the win comes for a 3 count. So I'd love to hear your responses to this one. I'd love to hear what you've got to say. If you want to defend the Attitude Era, go ahead, be my guest. If you want to defend WCW, be my guest. I've been Marc V, and I'm out. Thank you.